Today's title for your journal entry is going to be My Big Fear and How I Got Over It. And then underneath that, you can write courage. I'm going to leave you alone for a few minutes.
Each year at the beginning of the year, a teacher has a choice to make about what kind of culture they're going to create and what kind of culture will be best for learning. And a culture based on students understanding themselves, understanding one another, and connecting with one another based on that respect creates a culture of collaboration, a culture of exploration, and that is the culture of learning that enhances learning during the rest of the year.
Character strengths are the keys to your heart that makes your spirit rise and allows you to do things better.
Each of us bring some primary character strengths to bear to do well in life, and we all can look to a set of characteristics that account for a lot of the reason why we have succeeded to the point where we find ourselves today.
Is there a character strength, we've been working on these character strengths so much, is there a character strength that you've begun to adopt into your family?
A teacher in Salt Lake City, Jay Sharp, who's just doing a phenomenal job in building a learning environment based on teaching character strengths.
Before character strengths came into my life, the best way I can put my teaching style was I was winging it, trying to make a connection through relationship in my classroom to the students. I was always looking for a way to educate in a more child-centered way.
Love of learning.
Well, now that kind of blows me away, knowing you in the way that I do, but you're surprised that you have as much love of learning as you have learned that you have, right?
The strengths that really feel about me are perspective and open-mindedness. I like to think before I do it, and I like to look at things a different way.
I am perseverance.
I am social intelligence. I pretend that I rule all emotions. I feel what people's feelings are. I touch people's feelings.
They are a wonderful way for me to ask the question about how we will be with each other that year. What kind of a year do we want to create with each other? What are our expectations, if any? What are our fears about the year? And we can start right there and begin to ask the kids to tell me what their interpretation is through vocabulary at first. I think it's a wonderful first vocabulary list of the year. Then you can go to the rest of your curriculum, core curriculum, and substitute the other vocabulary you need to do. I found it invaluable in language arts and in social studies, and I'm working on ways to apply it in the sciences and math, and find that I've even stretched it to be able to do that.
When they are incorporating the character strengths with the topics of learning in school, it's building their confidence, and I think they take more pride in the work that they do, and they try harder.
It's helped me with my math because all I thought about math was it was just a bunch of hard problems that you had to do. But now that I've learned perspective, I look at math a different way, that you can always ask for help, and you can always partner up with a person to help you with math, and you can always get better.
I think my top